As we can speak to Nigel Farage now, former UKIP leader, the man credited with starting this whole ball rolling. He joins us now live from Strasbourg. Mr Farage, thank you for joining us here on Sunrise. What's your reaction to last night's historic defeat?
Well, it was an awful deal. It was more like a surrender document, so it got the treatment that it deserved. And all this speculation about whether Mrs May will survive a confidence vote, if she had any sense of honour, she'd resign.
Well, signs are she's not going to resign. Signs are she is going to win that motion of no confidence vote. What do you want to see happen next? The talk about a second referendum is gathering pace even louder this morning.
Yeah. I mean, look, the law is very clear. 500 MPs voted to trigger Article 50, which said we leave with a withdrawal agreement, or failing that, we leave on March the 29th. That was backed up, of course, by, an Act of Parliament. So, logically, legally, what should happen is we should leave on WTO terms. So there is some faint hope, I suppose, for Brexiteers. The reality, of course, is that our political class in Westminster, aided and abetted by their friends here in Brussels, Monsieur Barnier particularly, have been doing their best to overturn this result from day one. What do I expect to see? A stalemate, followed by an extension of Article 50. And you're right, there will be a push for a second referendum in Westminster, but not out in the country, where, interestingly, that YouGov poll yesterday showed only 8% of people have a second referendum as their first choice. So I think and I fear that we are headed on a path towards delay and probably, yes, a second vote.
A second vote, and perhaps no deal, because a few days ago, suddenly the option of no Brexit was on the table. So it was no deal or no Brexit. If there's a no deal on WTO terms, as you put it, what do you think the consequences would be? The CBI, the Bank of England, the Farmers Union saying that is not good for the country.
Oh, yes. Oh, I know. All the same people who said if we didn't join the euro, it'd be bad for the country. All the same people who said the exchange rate mechanism would be good for the country and it was a disaster. I mean, these people's track record is appalling. WTO means we save 39 billion. We're able to reduce the price of 12,500 household goods that come into Britain from outside of the European Union. And whilst time is running out, and I accept there could be some short-term bumps in the road, when you hear the president of the Port of Calais saying that under WTO there'd be no extra delays going across the channel, you realise this is all doable, you just have to believe in it.
OK, Nigel Farage, your thoughts on last night's historic defeat in the House of Commons? MPs overwhelmingly saying no to Theresa May's Brexit plan. Thank you for joining us here on Sunrise.
Thank you.